the truth of the matter is we truly, truly do have time for anything. However, we do not have time for everything. Like right now, you chose to be here today, but you could have kept on working. You could have gone for a walk. You could have gone to the zoo. You could have worked out. You could have been binging Netflix right now. So you could have used your time for absolutely anything, but you chose to be here. And so we talk about our time frequently. One of the things we do is we say, I don't have time for that. And it kind of gets us out of making the more difficult decision of kind of how to use and allocate our time. So again, the big message today is you have time for anything, but you don't have time for everything. So I want you to imagine that I offer you a task. I tell you, hey, I know I have approximately 200,000 to 300,000 Post-it notes. Just like that. You see that? I know it's 200,000 to 300,000 of these, except I really need to know exactly how many I have. I need to have an exact count. So here's what I'm offering. I would like for you to hand count all of my Post-it notes. And because it's going to take you some time and effort to do that, I'm willing to compensate you. And so if you will hand count my Post-it notes to give me an exact count, what I will do is I will allow you to keep half of whatever you count. Now, if you would say yes to that, just type the letter Y in the Zoom chat right now. If you'd say, nah, Greg, can't really do that, type the letter in. Let me see what you all are saying over here. And by the way, if you see me look this way today, I promise you I have not abandoned you for Instagram or TikTok. I'm reading the chat. I'll wait a little bit longer to see if there's anyone who says yes. Okay, forget that for a second. Let's say I make you a different offer. Let's say I instead say to you, it just so happens I have 200,000 to 300,000 of these US dollar bills. And I don't know exactly how many I have, but I do need to have an exact count. So I would like for you to hand count these dollar bills for me. And because it's going to take you time and effort to compensate you, I will allow you to keep half of whatever you count. If you'd be willing to do that, type a $sign in the chat right now. Wow, those Y's are coming in like, okay, we're willing. Now, here's what I want to point out, people. I want to point out, in this case, the task is exactly the same in both cases. It's to hand count pieces of paper. So what's the difference? Why do we say I will not count the Post-it notes, but I will count the dollar bills? Well, it comes down, my friends, to one word. Now, one word is value. The dollar bills have real value to you, right? So maybe you say, if you gave me a pack of Post-it notes, I would accept them, but I'm not going to sit around and count 300,000 of them to get half of those. But if it was like to count $300,000 to walk away with 150,000, I am all in for that. So when we think about how we manage priorities, here's what it comes down to. We have to be very intentional, very thoughtful, very consistent that our job is to decide, and I've highlighted the key words here, decide which priorities create the greatest value. So it's not just about doing something. It's about doing something that really has value in the workplace, that has value to our team, that has value to our organization. And we do that, now we're effectively managing our priorities.